Hey guys.
What is it? Of course.
I may have cut my hair too short.
Desert fire!
What is the problem of this place? Players have 99% less recovery. And I'm with Cast on Shock instead of Grim Thief, so we're not generating anything at all. Fair enough.
Victory is mine! Garukan favors me.
I'm gonna go use the well, because this is pretty ridiculous right now. Nothing is giving me souls, and I don't want to play without my energy shield. Certainly not.
Haunted bones!
What is it?
Physical thorns damage.
Indeed.
Okay, the question is, do I care about this node right over here? That is the question. Like, what does that even achieve for me? Not much. This one, however, is like kind of making the way towards the left side. 1, 2. Yeah, we're already at like 40%, so this will be like 60% potentially. I don't really need a 20% here. Quantity of items, let's see. Something high though. And also what? Honestly, maybe breach again. I'm not sure. Got like 3 nodes. Maybe 4 if I want to care about that. More rituals. Overseer to 7. I'll do this one, in fact. Okay. We've gotten a decay over there. That's fine. It is pretty interesting how, like, I need to go both ways, by the way, unless there's going to be a connection over here. We'll see. But I have 5 more towers to hit. So this is certainly connecting there. Decay. Well, this way or the other, we have to start with this.
You will burn!
I am not comfortable, and when you are not comfortable, there are no divines.
Victory is mine. There is power in this object. I can feel it.
This place is 106% quantity. Everything that I'll do from now is probably going to be pretty juiced, to be fair.
treasure. Didn't break a sweat.
I actually have almost full bags from an empty map. It's crazy.
Yes. Time is of the essence. What is it? Go.
So I have like 2 dead ones and then a couple of decent ones. Maybe this one. I'm not sure. But like, you don't really need to run a delirium on this, right? Like, it's already delirious. So maybe take something like this for this.
Your life will end and you will be forgotten.
I actually want to Google search something really quick. One sec.
I forgotten.
I'm a little bit curious how the spark is chaining. So it's chaining that, checking that. I think it's kind of useful. This place is only 80%.
A rare treasure.
Oh, nice drop. Didn't explode, but the animation went through. Okay. I woke up today and I was hating on my hair basically. Then I've decided to like completely shave it. And now I'm getting cold. I might actually get sick, by the way. It's like, what did you expect? Hey, Necrom. It's alright. It's been a busy day for me so far. It just came online. Going to have a little bit of like an afternoon stream here. How's it going with you, mate? Welcome. This place is pretty it's a treat basically when you manage to navigate it properly and don't really go towards the wrong way immediately. Damage with bows, but days build up on the side. I need to try and learn the price of the stellar amulets right now, because I have 3 of them. I don't really know like what to sell it for. Let me see if I can figure it out. Last time it actually increased like all the way up to like 200 exalts, but right now I don't think it's anywhere close to that. It seems like 140 exalt is where it's at, basically. Listed for 150? Sure. Let's see what happens. Hey, Carlo. Fine, but still 4 hours to the end of the shift, sorry. Not that busy anymore. So I can watch you on the background. Sounds good. Hope you have a nice, relaxing 4 hours. I respect you that you keep leveling. I have to take a break on my Stormweaver. Gonna do some leveling on the Blood Mage at the evening. Because then you get some serious camps. Okay. So we have a target audience now with our necklaces, is that it? Very nice. Go for the actual gamblers, Mala. This might be a tiny bit too loud. 1 second. I am not necessarily like continuing playing because I want to level. But since I'm continuing leveling, I kind of want to level as well. You know, that's kind of going hand in hand, kind of. Yeah. 150, you get a multi-buy? Yeah, maybe. You might be right. We'll see. If it doesn't sell, I can always search for 140 afterwards. I don't really mind. This place is like an 86% tower. Yeah. So what I want to do is I think I want to open this. This needs to be a 20%, by the way. Like, it needs to be solid 20. Do we even have something like that, though? Not sure. I might need to buy some tablets here, by the way, guys. There's a 19 and 9. Oh, this is Waystones. It was a bait. 20%, but it's also Waystones. It's another bait. 19 and 9 Essence. 19 more progress to Delirium. Maybe put the 19s. 20% rarity, 18% quantity, up to 5 bosses. I see. Right, is it any tablets that I want? Well, we do want a couple of breaches, I would say. 1 irradiation for sure. Let's see the prices. I have no idea. Breach precursor tablets. Quantity of items found in this area, 19%. It's about like 50, 100, and 150 exalts. Let's do 20%. Are you just doing quantity? For the most part, I am, yeah. Is there a link to my build? Yeah, there is. Necrom is saying, yesterday I was testing Earthbound Voltaic Staff. It's actually really good. Of course, I lost lots of single target damage, but if you take the price in account, well, while leveling, it might be okay. What level were you while you were testing that? Or did you mean you actually tested it on your Stormweaver? I am in love with my shield, Necrom, so no testing for me. The blocking is like so great. 96? Yeah, you were testing it on your main. Interesting. Let me see the staff really quick. I thought I had it, but it's actually not there. I like the staff's split. No, it's right there. Let's see. This one. Lightning damage, cast speed, mother regen, triggers spark on killing a shocked enemy. So it's just going to be like sparks everywhere, basically. What's your IGN? No, you don't have to give me anything, but you can certainly add me as a friend. It's Metamala. Don't give me anything. It's cool. Like I enjoy investing, you know? It certainly feels much better than like getting something for free. Thank you though, Carlo. Additional rare monster in a breach. I wonder like what you would like, honestly. There isn't really much. I might be just content with my 19s, guys. Because the stuff that I find that is like on the market, they're not so great. Honestly. Kind of whatever's. There's one with like 7 maps, basically. It says breaches in your map spawn magic monsters, 20% increased. It's just not terrible in my opinion. 5% monster density for 290. One div, I think. Yeah, quantity and density is probably like your choice. I don't know if this guy is going to reply, because trade is trade, but I found something pretty decent there. In the meantime, let me see these 19s one more time. There might not be a 19 on this tab. I think it was on the others. Is this the same guy? Oh, there's Carlo. I don't want it for free, Carlo, honestly. Like, let me pay. Monster density and 6. Yeah, you have some decent ones. 19% chance to contain a shrine. 996. I'll give you 3 divines for it. Thanks, mate. You're welcome, FX. Very nice. Alright, let's see if we can actually build up a pretty good place here. Slowly. I think I'd like to put a 20%... Okay, this is probably my best one, to be fair. I said it was my best one because like it's managing to reach everything that I'm gonna do shortly. So that's pretty important for me. It touches like everything, you know, so we need to put the 20% there. Yeah, none of them are connected. I need to do double now. Probably this guy. It shouldn't be. Oops. Necrom, when you put that staff, do you get like a new spark on your skills? Or what happens? Does it actually like end up using your own spark? You get a new spark, right? Like a level 18. Yeah. It's not the best if that's the case. If this stuff was like capable of proccing your own spark, that would be insane though. Then I might actually consider like doing some shenanigans for sure, because it would be crazy. This place is deadly, by the way. 180 contained verity. Much rating.
Victory is mine. Garukan favors me.
It can get ridiculous. How so? 4 sockets. Oh, true. We are actually on a regular bridge. Forget about that. Look, this map is completed even. That was like, that has to be my weirdest pathing ever, and it's actually completed. Can you look at this? I have no idea what just happened. How is this even a thing? Because you lose out of defense? I don't know. I'm gonna do some simulacrum when I'm 98, but we are nowhere close yet. It's gonna take me a while to get there. It's 200% quantity without rares. So I'm still gonna run and like complete this place almost fully. At least the part that I can see that like there's something that I haven't done.
A rare treasure.
Right. We kind of wasted my double roll there. That was a 20% proc rate.
Indeed.
When you're 25% away, we can like run Breedstones for experience. Is Breedstone good XP? But I slapped on the gloves with double trigger on death effect and put acceleration, increased duration, and shock radius. Press myself cast Spark on one map and then just like run while casting Maelstrom. And it was finished, but it depends on like the layout. Yeah, you need to probably like link from kill to kill, right? You need like high density, if I have to guess. Certainly. I need some like shit maps, by the way, guys. I think I have one. Yeah, I have one. Can run this one. I'm gonna need like one more shit map somewhere.
You will burn.
Brother. Any blockers in the chat, by the way? Like, I would like to block every now and then. Don't know if I've blocked anything at all from those projectiles. Okay, we have attack speed. Extra projectiles, I see you. Extra damage as lightning also. This place is crazy deadly.
Garukan favors me.
175% quantity, by the way. This one managed to roll as well, I think. That pack that I was about to engage, I think they're immune, by the way. I'm not even kidding. So I'm very scared to like go there. Their immune isn't like, I think there's a shrine next to them, immunity shrine. It's kind of silly, but that's what it is. Wow. That was unfortunate. I have never died in a tower before. That guy's projectile didn't even split, it just like completely shredded me. I've taken all 3 projectiles, I think, and didn't block anything. Monsters are penetrating 42% elemental resistance, and then there's extra 70% extra lightning damage. Then you just die, basically. I hope I can still do my tower, by the way. Otherwise, like, I'm going to be disappointed. Okay, at least we can still do my tower. That's... Oof.
Go on. Indeed.
Like, it almost feels as if, like, my shield is not working or something. I don't really know why. It blocks, like, single thing and I survived there. Completely deleted me. Oh well. Yeah, that was a crazy hit. Can you showcase passives later? You can see them, you can see them here, look. This link. That's not a good start to the day, guys.
Die, forgotten. There is power in this object. I can feel it.
Wait, it's gonna be north. Interesting. One sec. You guys like my bald head? Not bad. 79%, we're stacking. There are 2 more to go for. This one seems to be not really in reach of one of these. I'm not sure which one. Maybe it's only in reach of this guy actually, so it's gonna be affected by like 3 more at least. It's not too bad. So it will be close to like 80% eventually. That's nice. So I guess it's finally lit, right? That's fine. Need to go here.
Go on. Indeed.
Have you considered adding Mana Tempest? No. I mean, now actually it would be nice. But most of the time I'm deleting things. And I really dislike going out of mana. That's basically how you're dying. Mana Tempest kind of like ensures that it doesn't stop until your room, so... I think it's a good thing to do, but...
Victory is mine.
Maybe like as an opener would be nice versus bosses like Arbiter and stuff. You can have a lot of sparks that are like crazy empowered as he's engaging. $139.
A rare treasure.
A 20% quantity, you don't necessarily sit in it. The effect stays on you for a second. And you can use it mapping instead of like firewall. Yes, but like you still go no? Doesn't Mana Tempest continue affecting you until your room?
Wall of flame.
Okay. We're in a misunderstanding here. Let me see. Yeah, maintaining the storm constantly drains your mana. And each spell you cast causes it to drain even faster. The storm will dissipate when you exit or run out of mana, you see? Like, I am not really interested in losing mana. Like, I think it would be a good idea against the boss, as I said, it's just activating. You can, like, let just so many sparks go. And then regain your mana before, like, it even activates. It goes away after you move out of the area. Yeah, I got you. Was written the same. You either move out or you run. For some reason, I'm still searching for the boss. I always feel like there's a boss in this place. Don't know why. Just a feeling. I need one more shit map.
Time is of the essence.
That's not too bad. This Citadel is gonna have 60% quantity in total. I can see your mana regen, it's insane. Yeah, it is, especially with the new wand. I have a mana regen wand. What I wanna do is like, I wanna buy a higher percentage in ingenuity. And I also wanna like change my mana regen ring to a cast speed ring. I have one of my breach rings as mana regen. I think I can probably afford to make that guy regeneration now. Or drop the regen for cast speed then. Then you have a permanence upgrade. But breach rings are pretty pricey. Like I'm gonna need to find something decent there.
Return to your grave.
Certainly.
Didn't break a sweat.
Dream fragments, you mean? Don't know if I would like to play with dream fragment, I'm not sure. Like, it's not bad, but saving me a couple of passive points, that's for sure. Completely become immune to like chill and freeze. How much is a dream frag? Like 80 divines or something? Probably not even a decent roll.
Speak.
Let's check how much is a dream frag. Dream fragment, sapphire ring. It is. Corrupted versions are about like 88 right now. The cheapest. You can roll. Oh, it has so much mana regeneration on it. That's kind of sad. I would also need to like fix my resistances after, by the way. There is going to be some issues with my lightning resistance, especially when I equip a dream fragment. Meatball is there saying, found my first Citadel and used it up the 15 map, corrupted it and failed it miserably. I overstate myself. Meatball, interesting thing is like most of the time when you're running a Citadel, the thing that you care is, look at the top. It says Waystone drop chance. You see that? So apart from like the juice, you only want to be running like something that you can complete, but with the highest Waystone drop rate, okay? You could also like decide to go to your, like, you know, Atlas passives and take the stuff that are like about Waystones also. To like try and boost it even further for that specific run. And the reason is because like the boss is dropping a fragment, and the fragment is a Waystone, in fact, and you can increase how many fragments you're going to be getting from the boss. We'll do it soon. I'll show you. I think I can like 5% density on a 6, on a 9. Okay, on a 9. Right, we're gonna take this one now. 58%. And then that guy... Is this guy within the vicinity of the Citadel? I'm not sure. But yeah, that will be like the last tower that I take, and then we do everything that is used. Let's take this one now. Dream Frag doesn't have Magic Find on it either. I honestly think that like I kind of want to find a Reach Ring that is coming with Cast Speed, Magic Find, maybe All Rays. I don't really need All Rays actually, it could be specific this as well. It's like I'm very overcapped on the flames, fire. And then max mana, of course. This place is 130. It's pretty short. There's another one.
In this object. I can feel it.
How's the new one? It's been pretty good. Gave me quite a bit of mana regeneration. Interesting enough. So now I can actually like go for another ring instead of mana regen. But I didn't check the market yet, what is available yet. How's it going next? I mean, it feels like I haven't sold anything for a very long time. Oh, we might as well just go, honestly. It's gonna freeze anyways, right? I think it pauses the server when you go out, so should be okay. I dislike how it bugs out on like you cannot reply to the person that's like messaging you with Control Enter. Like Control Enter is supposed to be like replying to the person that's like whispering you, but it just doesn't work for me right now. When it matters, it doesn't. Isn't this what you wanted, mate?
Yes.
Last one.
Yes. Of course.
No, they closed my breach. Okay, I fucked that one up. It was bad.
Wall of flame!
Best of luck on your new sorcerer.
There is power in this object. I can feel it.
How did I skip that guy? It's like hiding. This was a 130.
Speak.
It's 4
Time is of the
physical.
essence.
The physical spells is not there yet. Crypts.
Die forgotten!
A little bit scared of like clicking the song boxes because of the freeze. So clearing around beforehand.
There is power in this object.
I think they're not too bad to do now, like after the patch, but the thing is, sometimes
Wall of flame!
one of the monsters is just like not there. I don't know why. The same guy that killed me again. He travels with the projectiles he's sending.
Sam, take you!
That is item level 79. I think you kinda want to 82, I wanna say. This is item level 82 and this one's item level 80. So the ring that I actually like is item level 80. That's surprising.
What is it?
Guys, one more tower incoming into the juice pack.
Time is of the essence.
Let's see. Do I even have something shit? I don't think so. Sure.
Desert fire! Sam, take you!
Any think enjoyers? Please?
There is power in this object. I can feel it.
Here we go. I'm actually thinking of a ritual here. 17% is not gonna cut it though. 19% delirious. Delirium? Maybe. Let's do it. Single delirium. There are a couple of maps missing breach, but let's just check it out. Right, so now this thing is only 27% quantity, and that doesn't necessarily make any sense to me because the next one, like, look how bugged this is. Just look. This guy is 117 quantity. Maybe this is like experience bonus then? Yeah, it is experience bonus, I see. Alright, so we're deleting the reduced, basically. You need to like run this one with an experience bonus map, by the way, guys. Most probably. Necropolis. That's an interesting one. Like, it's like nothing is reaching or something. Like, only one is reaching there. I kind of want to get to this, but like, I'm not sure how. 77, 77. This one is not even open. So I guess like we kind of need to travel from here. Don't really have another way. This should be taken to... I wonder if there's a way to get to there. Yeah, this is certainly not connected, right? Maybe. This this is 78 limestone hideout. Okay, mates. That's actually really funny, by the way. Pack size, monster life. Extra cold chaos, that's fine. Give me a sec. Okay, I'll run that place. Where is it? Here. I'm gonna check if the tower is connected, just in case.
Desert fire! Didn't break a sweat.
I'm glad he teleported because like he was off screening me. Pretty nicely there. So on the experience increase node, I guess like we need to do... I don't know if it was corrupted, but we need to do like an experience percentage increase tier 16 map basically. And then see like how much of a difference it's actually gonna have. Maybe I might even respec out of my Atlas boss one to give like 50% more experience on the boss. Because there's a boss there. If it's corrupted, like you might as well. Guys, this run was 23 simulacrums in a hideout. Well, simulacrum splinters.
Of course.
100% increased experience over here as well. Where are these even coming from? I don't understand. Crimson Shores.
forgotten.
Hey Braiku, how much money is okay to like feel safe? Well, in this game, it is never really feeling that safe, but I would say about like 5.5k, 6k. It's pretty good. But you do gain some more like DPS by stacking even more mana, so I would go higher for if you're only mana, by the way. If you're not playing with the Everlasting Gaze and you're full only mana, right? In that case, like I'd go higher for sure. But my biggest safety came from my shield. Like just that 25% block is huge when it comes to like the stutters that you're having against stun. Because stun is a build-up in this game, right? So
Die, scum!
welcome back, Necrom. Had to leave when you get like one shot during. That was pain and suffering, Necrom. You have no idea. I still have not gained experience today because of that death. I don't know if I was slow to react or it was not reactable. I'm gonna check it out after the stream. I don't even want to think about it right now. All I want to say is I think I've taken 3 projectiles at once. Because that was a multi-projectile place and they did not split. I think they all landed on me. Just completely disappeared. So, this place is 200% quantity, guys. Well, the map was really high roll, Necrom. I think I just like asked for it basically. It was like a extra lightning damage with monsters penetrate like half of your resistances or something. Like it was too much. Turns out it was way too much.
There is power in this object. I can feel it.
Hey Maverick, noob question, but when putting Waystone in, what can you put in the other 3 slots? Right now, nothing in this game. In PoE 1, you can put some stuff. I think in this one, you don't necessarily have something that you can put with your Waystones. It's not really a bad question, by the way. That's actually very interesting. How's it going, Maverick? Welcome to the stream, mate. Where are the divs at? I have no idea, Nix. It's not happening today. Today, I'm having a slow start and a slow gameplay, it seems like. But we're about to, like, enter a zone. Well, I'm already in the zone, in the map, but we're about to, like, complete the zone to full quantity soonish, hopefully. Maybe afterwards I'll get some stuff. We'll see. Hopefully. Copium is always a good thing. Cheers, mate. I decided to cut my hair today, and I cut it way too short. And now wife is gonna like scold me, and I'm also feeling very cold. I am completely bald now. Almost. But hey, that also means the next time I need to cut my hair is going to be much further, so that's fine. That's how I am doing, for the most part. That's the reason I'm not leveling over 96 at the moment. You have to put too much attention to juicing it up, and running easy maps feels bad. There's one map over here that like we're gonna get extra experience, and like it's also corrupted by itself, so like I can run a T16 instantly with like extra XP from the boss or something. I wanna check it out. Let's see. Experience. Look, we have a 25% experience 16 here. And then we can try to... Give me a sec. We can try to, like, do a couple more and see which one is going to be the higher one. Let's... It's not too bad, I think, actually. Stun build up with maces. I think I'm gonna put this for like 2 divine and see what happens. Because I think stun build up with the mace is like 25%. Sounds pretty huge to me. It's a nice... It's not something that like you would need, right? But at least it's not a dead stat, and the other 3 are good. So experience... We for sure pack size this, right? We have to, for sure. But like, how do I decide like which one to pack size though? Pack size is this guy. Yeah. Right, I'm gonna corrupt these 3 and see what happens. Hopefully we'll get a 16 eventually. There's a 16 here with experience. Alright, I'm gonna run this one, guys. Actually. The rest we can corrupt also without delirium. One more thing.
Speak.
Map boss with the increased XP. Like maximize it. No, I don't have a connection. I need to run seepage first. I have been played. Let's run the seepage first then. I hate seepage, by the way. Yeah, it is not connected, unfortunately. Unless Crimson Shores is not over, by the way. That'd be kind of funny. No, map is completed. It's not connected. That's sad. We have a savannah here. Necropolis. How do you choose the maps? There are several things in play, right? Like you roll your maps is one of the things. And try to do the ones that are like more rare monsters or increased quantity at least. Those are like, in my opinion, the most impactful ones. And then you have Atlas passives like this basically. So you have like a little bit more monsters, rare monsters at least. And this section is giving you some quantity and more impact on the rolls of both the maps and the tablets. And then you do the tablets. To maximize all this also, you can basically run towers first and find like a nice zone which is affected by multiple towers, and then you run the towers. Afterwards you run the ones in the middle basically, like you run your, you know, highest juiced maps or whatever within a good zone of like tower affected nodes. Also running some like magic finds or like rarity gear on you. I have like 179% on me right now. I think about like 140% is enough. That's also definitely like helping you out for sure. You know, all these things connected, you can certainly feel like you're getting more items on the floor. You're getting better items. Like, yeah, like chances are increasing. You still need RNG though. So like a couple of maps that we have done, they were not necessarily too bad, but I haven't gotten anything so far today.
Sun, take you.
Does the tower add more difficulty? I'm thinking if there's something that adds difficulty from the tablets. So there are things that are like more rare monsters, more density, right? There are things like that, or like adding a league mechanic, or like adding a boss, like adding a breach, adding a ritual, etc. Like if you want to consider these more difficult, then yes, it is adding. Otherwise, no, not really. Like, it is interesting when you mouse over a map, right? You can hold down Alt and it will show like the mods. And only the suffixes are like difficulty, and prefixes most of the time are like beneficial things for you. Hey Guilherme, what's the tree of this high energy? Would you like to see my passives? Here's the link. What's your goal with this character? Level 100 and you're gonna like get something new? No, I don't think I can get to level 100. I gotta stop dying like that. If you ever want to get to 100, because like we're losing like an hour or two of progress even at level 97, then that means at 99 you're losing a day of the progress. My overall like what I wanted to do was it is a bit building up towards, like obviously I'm enjoying the character, I'm having fun playing, so that's certainly a thing, but like I kind of wanted to check out the gemling stat stacking as well before like we have a new league or like a nerf. So I wanted to build up slowly towards the Astramantis, but what happened yesterday is that like we ended up finding the Swamp, right? So now I'm like committing a little bit more to this character because like it's much stronger than before also. It's such a good item. But overall, another thing that I want to do, guys, is like I want to get to 100 million gold and just gamble it away. All of it. I will gamble necklaces on Alva. It's gonna take me forever because I think it's like thousands of necklaces if I'm not mistaken. But like I'll just open some nice music and do that. And perhaps you'll find an Astramantis that way too. That would be ridiculous. That'd be really, really good. Maverick, the way that like itemization in this game works, like you're entering a map and there's like a certain amount of loot that you're going to get. The rarity is increasing the value of this loot, or it tries to increase the value of this loot. And then the quantity is actually increasing how many items you're getting in total. So quantity is crazy important because of this, right? Like rarity caps at some points, but as you continue managing to stack quantity, you literally get like 3 maps of worth of items in total from a single run. You know what I mean? So because of this, like you want to try and get as much quantity as you can from everywhere, and where you can get that is from like mostly tablets, and then a little bit of like on the map, and then a little bit of on your Atlas points. So this is it. I want to see how much experience we're gonna get from this.
Of course.
What's the point of quality on wand? I don't think there's any quality on wand. Like there's no point as far as I know, right? Like you can increase it. It doesn't do anything. Maybe it will do something at some point, but nice to hear that you enjoyed. I kind of run in the issue that I do not feel any more reason to improve the gear. Gotta try on a new tune. I think I can certainly feel that way too, or that could be like a reason for me to reroll. But at the same time, like for instance, finding this one was like a crazy crazy moment for me, 100%. Like that stuff like that, I'm on the chase, you know. Just dopamine, things, and moments like that. No kidding. So I am wondering how much experience we're gonna gain from this. Just gonna pause the game, try reset XP. Yo, that guy's mean. But we were talking about this yesterday with somebody else. I don't remember who it was. I think it was Darkness. He was basically saying that, like, you know, leveling is far too long. I would have liked to be able to like reach level 100, but it doesn't feel, you know, reasonable. I'm like, I agree. And then he was like, it just makes me stop. But like most of the time, I actually stop when I reach maximum level. I don't feel like playing the character anymore in RPGs. I don't know why. Don't get me wrong, like I kind of like to be able to reach the maximum level, and I don't think I'll manage it on this guy unless like I get my shit together, because I think you lose way too much progress if you die. And I already lost one time today, for instance, right? Occasionally I do still die, even though I'm kind of playing a tanky version of the build. Like most people are playing so much more glass cannon than I am, trust me. Like they go crits or no energy shield. And then they go like no block. Like this is ridiculous when it comes to how much of a defense difference there is between the two characters. But yeah, when I reach like maximum level, even in like Diablo 4 or something, I just like, it kind of feels like I'm killing stuff for like no reason. I don't know. Granted, I think D4 has some like almost infinite Paragon levels now, right? Like, so that feeling is probably not there anymore, but hey DK, I was trying to remember. PoE 2 has something that makes weapon base crit chance 8%, right? To me this is Slayer. Like, if you have a crit chance roll on a weapon locally, then it would do it. Otherwise, I think there's like a node or something over here that I remember seeing like for crits. Like here, for instance, this is a additive +1 as well. And then it scales afterwards with your percentages. Apart from this, I don't really know. Is there an essence with movement speed? Yeah, the haste one is trying to roll movement speed, basically. Movement speed, cast speed, attack speed is the haste.
Victory is mine.
Intricate flows. I am lagging, like, big time.
I can't do that yet.
So it's been a really good run. I'm actually playing with 40 million experience. Let me try to put this into perspective. That's like an hour of experience for me. So these type of nodes are actually worth running. And we didn't kill the boss yet. I'm curious if the boss will be able to like scale the experience as well. This will give like extra XP, I think.
Favors me.
Just hope they make crafting more interesting now. It's just gambling. I agree with you, Nix. I had a comment like this on TikTok as well. I get where they're coming from, but at the same time, GGG tries very hard to like keep things valuable. When you just let everybody able to reach it without some RNG, it's going to be diminishing in value. Therefore, the joy when you find something good is going to diminish as well. So I really personally cannot solve that problem. If it was like me as a developer, like come here, make it deterministic crafting, alright? Everybody have some fun. Now the game's over within like 5 days. You know what I'm trying to say? That's a problem that's like hard to fix. You know? The only reason that like I had an insane moment yesterday by crafting this is because how hard it is, I think. So it's a give and take. I don't know like how to balance that. But I think the best crafting and the best best like self-found experience is Last Epoch. Like that I can tell you. So like up to a degree I certainly agree. But I don't know. Maybe just more ways, a little bit more accessible maybe also. Because like you cannot really like mess around too much, right? It's just a slot machine right now. Perhaps more accessibility. I have no idea. But I hope I managed to like explain what I feel about it. A glow I found, North Pole. If I corrupt it, I should be able to boost the mod. There's a chance, right? Corruption is... it can go either way or it can go no way. But remember that like when you corrupt an item, you cannot change it anymore. You cannot mess around with it anymore. It's the final state of that item. So you want to like quality it, you want to put a socket into it, etc. You're gonna make sure that like if it breaks, like your character doesn't break, like you're okay with like losing that item kind of thing. PoE 2's corruption is a little bit more forgiving than PoE 1. Because they are high, like the better outcomes are higher weighted. So like you have a higher chance of getting a better outcome, basically. Hey! Our first divine today, guys. Very nice. Big Pug. Don't really know what I'm doing here. This guy is probably not going to be giving me anything, to be fair. You did give me something, that's very nice. I'll roll this. Last time I was very lucky with these, so maybe today too, who knows. Can I fit that somehow though? I do not think so, unless I go back. Just gonna leave the omen behind. Ooh, that I like. Guys, normally I play about like 4.5 million experience per hour in this level, okay? And when I'm like playing very packed maps and with a good pace, it's about like 5.5 million per hour. This map has been 30 million right now. This is very special. And I've been looting too, so... Every day I watched you, you would at least have one divine. Sometimes, yeah. I guess like in hardcore I didn't really get anything. It's certainly made so that like you get more in the late game. Especially...
You will have eternity to regret your intrusion here. My beloved.
Not bad. Yeah, I was saying, like, especially when you learn how to choose your maps. Maybe the preparation doesn't necessarily reward you so much. But when you're finally done with your towers, like, I think you're getting good stuff for sure. So we are 64%. I actually did gain some experience today, finally. After losing my character one time like that.
Indeed.
+3. Double. It doesn't have any mana on it, so I probably can make somebody happy by selling it for like 60 or maybe even like 50 exalts. I think that's a overall decent item. Does anyone need that one, by the way, guys? I can give it to you. 20% cast speed, 3 lightning, 65 spell damage. It just doesn't have mana, basically. And like only 3 instead of 4 or 5. Pretty okay starter one, in my opinion. %, it's rolled bad. Okay. Too bad. So if I'm not mistaken, there was like one more. Somewhere there. Yeah, 100% increased experience gain. Let me see if I can find one more of these maps. Did I write it wrong or something? Oh no, okay, I put them here instead, right? My bad. There is this guy that's corrupted, but I would like to run Delirious, I think, instead. Yeah. Okay, I haven't been reading what Necrom is saying. 95 plus is an insane spike, but for me, the problem is that there's actually no really reason for me to keep pushing. A well-rounded build can finish all the contents. On 25 divine budget. After that, it's just a quality of life and speed improvements. Yo, of course, efficiency too, right? Like you start farming like a lot faster, a lot better, harder content, and like you close your eyes against like bad mods on the maps most of the time, because like you don't really care about your defenses, offenses anymore. You just go. Basically, you just go. Hey, Pashro. If I want gear reasonable upgrade at this point, I need to pay about like 100 plus divine. And the only change will be possibility to do party carry around like 250 million HP pinnacle bosses. I'm not interested in that. I think the top end inflated way too much as well. I kind of agree with this, because like I kind of feel like I know what I am doing for the most part, but there's still like most of the upgrades not necessarily reachable, right? Like, it is very easy to like go into the stash for somebody and say like, holy shit, he has 150 divines. But like what I would like to upgrade right now is like my ingenuity. Maybe have it like 95%, a good Vald ingenuity. I think it's about like 300 divines or something. So I'm like halfway there, you know? So I don't know what to say, you know? That inflation at the top end is just absolutely insane. I don't know if it's something that's that could be controlled. I have no idea. Wait, that was delirious. I need pack size. My bad. Oh, we are lucky. We are certainly lucky. Interesting. I am going to run that place as well. The sulfuric caverns.
Yes.
I think now I can respec out of this one more time. It probably only affects while you're opening the map anyways, so... Perry's there saying, I spent 1 divine on my spike build and doing almost all of the content. Yeah, you could, especially if you're patient with what you want to be buying. Like, a little bit of patience goes a very long way when it comes to, like, purchasing things. Because it literally comes down to the seller, you know? Like, sometimes they'll be like, I just want to get rid of this kind of thing, just give me the currency. And sometimes they're like, I don't really mind if this is sitting on my stash for 5 more days. I'm playing every day, so I'm just gonna put it like a little bit more expensive. Worst case, we drop it 2 days later. So, yeah, kind of depends on the seller for sure. When do you think our next patch is in this game? Like big patch? 0.2? Like March or something maybe? I think I looted something that I didn't want to. Lots of people are complaining over the tower system. I have a feeling they will rework it in the future. I don't necessarily know like how fast it's going to be, but I think the late game is going to be reworked quite a bit, especially if they want to, you know, keep the feeling of the early game into the late game as well. Don't get me wrong, like you can certainly like completely face all the early game too, but that's mostly with either like very overpowered builds or, you know, leveling uniques. When you start a character from Southbound with like empty stash and no trade, it's certainly going to be much slower paced than this. So like there's a bit of an identity crisis when it comes to like the late game, how the mods are stacking on top of each other and the monsters are running at you, then you know how things are looking in Act 1 when you start the game. So it's not going to be only the towers that are going to be changing in my opinion, but it might take multiple patches. We'll see. I'm curious about their direction. It kind of depends on like what they want to do with the Path of Exile 1 as well, in my opinion. So I would imagine if they want to like completely keep them apart and continue with Path of Exile 1 in the long run as well, then they probably don't want the same game. You know what I mean? The Blast can stay in PoE 1. I don't know. This place bumped me back to 30 mil. Essence of electricity. Very nice. Smaller patches, but nothing major for a while. I'll probably start something off meta now. Probably melee blood mage. I admire your decision with the blood mage. I made witch hunter, blood mage, invoker, sorcerer, warrior, infernalist. Those are the ones that I played so far. I hate to do this to you, but blood mage was the one that I didn't like. That was the only one that I didn't like so far. It was just... This game is already a little bit like mana intensive. And spending as much mana as your life and cannot really like compromise is just... It's a weird design. I didn't like it so much. One monster remain. I compromise on the really expensive pieces and I've had it since late December, but my movement is only 25% and my wand is only 4%. 4% wand is certainly fine, especially if you're playing like me with a shield and with everlasting gaze. That's certainly fine. My movement speed isn't that high either, by the way. I was checking it today. It's only 29%. Like, I think if you're playing with a shield, you can't really do much. Yeah.
Go. Yes. Time is of the essence.
Guys, I bounced back so good, man. 65% now. It's incredible. Alright, we need to go to here, the bluff. And we go through Savannah. I need a good map for this. Are you a good map? Yeah, number of rare monsters, quantity. It is. Now to get lucky in Savannah with like multiplier and 10 breaches. And then it's just going to be lagging. That's what happens in Savannah for the most part. 8k plus HP on the blood mage. And then you spend like 2k of your life every time you cast a curse. Are you gonna go crits? Because I played like ED Contagion. It was the damage over time. It wasn't really that great. Maybe go crits. Think about going critting. Because like blood mage really shines with crits, it seemed like. For sure. Atsui gloves are going to be fixing it. What does the Atsui gloves do, actually? Oh, some people are T-posing. I've seen a monster there. There's a really nice choir of the Storms build for the Blood Mage. It's lightning and actually turn grease. We will vow these. They don't really... Like, they're not worth the tink that the filter is doing without vowing. If you can vow a good one, it's very good. It's lightning and actually more effective than Spark in my opinion. Really? Interesting. Oh yeah, we have Ritual here. Nice. Time to get scammed. Ritual has been nothing but disappointments for me so far, unfortunately, guys. No audiences. People are getting multiple audiences a day. Where's my audience?
Didn't break a sweat.
I am lagging so bad in Savannah. It's crazy. It's like a presentation right now. PowerPoint presentation. There are ways to scale the damage, not just like plus levels to each. Yeah, but like, if you're trying to maximize, like, then that's something that you should be doing too, no? Like, there comes a point you're like, alright, like, I should get some more pluses. Especially for the spells, I feel like it's like that. Like, for the attacks, maybe not so much, but I don't know. Was there a boss in the zone? I don't think so, right? 2K.
Die, forgotten!
That's nice. That's hundreds of exalts at least. I like that find. I will forgive you for now. Certainly. 700. Sure. I will forgive my ritual this run. That's okay.
Garukan favors me.
I like that. I think it was like 125 exalts or something today that I bought, so very nice. This place is 134% quantity. And it is passing out the graphics. I might crash here. Brother.
Victory is mine.
Everybody is T-posing. Let's get it. Okay. Hey princess, how are you? Maybe in a month I can buy my deferred orb? In a month? Come on. What is deferred at the moment? Running level 24 spark and single targets is around like 15 mils per second on the bosses. Conduit procs 7 mil at the moment. Yeah, when you use the conduit though,
Power in this object.
I think it's more the conduit that like drains your mana, not the spark. I'll take this. It's fine. Freezes you when activated. Guys, where is this map? It's a scammer map, like it's baiting me. It's not there. It is somewhere else and I have no idea where it is. It's a Chaos Orb. Just let it go, princess. Don't bother with it. Wait for like an audience, an Ice Omen.
Yes.
Don't let the Chaos Orb stress you. Trench Tim. It's 170 exalts item. I've never seen this before. Plus 3 total minions. We are certainly going to be Valing this, right? It needs to be Valed. It's a one-hander mace. This is asking for it, honestly. No? What happened? 2 sockets is what happened. Is that good? I'm not sure. For the minions, well, it does have attack speed, so maybe for the minions too, it's decent. 2 socket corrupted one is cheaper than the normal one. Oh no. Ifs in the chat, guys. It's 50 exalt to socket, 2 socket. If you have the hit, if you hit the minions, it has a price. I say, this is an F, and we are going to be apparently like I have one more by the way. So you know what we're gonna do here? We're going to be coming over here. How are you doing, by the way, Wrath? Welcome, mate. Good day. And action. 31% increase attack speed. I don't think so. I think it's terrible. I think a lot of people are trying to Val this. And what they're trying to get is, it seems like, the minion plus, basically. They're trying to get like +1 minion, basically, I think, I want to say. We're obviously going to be correcting this as well. For sure. What even happened? Like nothing? Unfortunate. 20 exalts, 25 exalts. Sure. Pretty unfortunate. Triple corruption right there. I've tried, guys. I've tried. This would be good if it actually ends up putting movement speed on it, and it did not.
Yes.
Bum, 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 ba-dum.
There is power in this object. I can feel it.
I need to stop looting for Kai. For Kai! Doing good? About to get some breakfast? Sounds very nice. And I'm about to get some dinner soonish. Maybe in about like an hour from now. We'll see. Getting hungry also. 28 monsters remaining. They can stay. We go next. I think the next one is in fact a tower. One of the last ones that I wanted to reach. +3. Maybe, actually. So this is T1 accuracy, which is kind of messing everything up. I like the attack speed and the pluses on it, but maybe you can actually hit something good here. Let's try it. Attack speed is gone. I am just gonna stop. Don't care. Chaoses are pretty expensive now, guys. They're like 6 exalts or something, right? Don't really want to like spam chaos on stuff there. 1, 2 breach. Sell these. Maybe not really. I can maybe buy a divine. Doo, doo, doo. There it is. Okay, one shitty map. This is not terrible, but Wrath, something completely one-shot me today. I think it was like a delirious boss, basically. It was insane. Trampede, sure. It was not fun though, yeah. I started the day by basically like dying. Alright. Oh my god. Hey, this guy actually wants it at least. Let's just set it. Stunned or frozen? No, it was just too much damage in the map. It was just too much damage. It multiplied it, right? And it was like elemental attack speed, elemental damage, lightning damage that is. And then it was penetrating like 58% or something stupid. Extra projectiles also. So the extra projectiles, like they didn't split. I took all of the projectiles and just like instantly just killed me. One shot. It was almost like off screen too. I'm gonna watch it again. Like I don't know if I would have been able to react to it. I knew the map was like very deadly, so maybe I should have been able to react to it. But I mean, I didn't really think that it would one-shot me. That was insane. I'm just clearing the map and like boom, you know, like. I guess it still is possible even with this amount of like defenses. Yeah. It's alright. That's what it is. It was a tower too, and that's like the first time that I ever died to a tower, so I was like, this is gonna take away my tower now, but luckily I was able to run it one more time, so I was very scared that like it was gonna delete my tower. How's the DPS climb? It's alright. It's not exceptional, but Like, I'm running with the lightning penetration now. Like, standing still is like 120k. So I guess it's about like 160 when I cast.
I speak.
Versus a boss. +5.
Of course.
I need to check. Is there somewhere else that I want to go to? So like there's this guy that is certainly touching the Citadel. So if I'm gonna run the Citadel next, I kind of need to go here. But how do you even go there? Yeah, I guess like 4 maps into that. So we have some like shitty stuff to do again. And then there's this guy also, the Lost Tower. I was trying to approach from the other side, but that is not a possibility. Interesting. Yeah, these things are like 117 and stuff. You seeing that? 56, 39, and then there's this one 50. Interesting. I wish this was connected here. That's the problem right now. I probably should be coming from this foundry here, unfortunately. Like Riverside, Foundry, and then like go this way. I'm gonna do that, I think. These definitely like require some decent maps though. Let's see. Riverside, right?
By Garukan!
That's a nice coat. It was
There is
completely
power
white.
in this object. I can feel it. I'll break you.
It's nice to have this against the boss. I think I'm right next to him, so... A greater essence of the infinite. This is very nice. How much is a greater essence of the infinite nowadays? Last time it was like 500, I think, right? I am not really sure, actually. I want to say this is the first time that I'm finding a tink from an essence, by the way. $28. 244% quantity. And 0 monsters. Beautiful run.
Speak.
Hello there.
Here, guys. $200. It's almost a divine, basically. Right, I'm gonna never mind that one for now. We're just gonna try and like enter this zone for the tower. Because the more that I run right now, the I'm shooting myself in the leg, the foot. Probably this one, I don't know. It's pack size. Okay.
Fair one.
'Oh my god, are you serious?
Die for
138, guys.
Garukan favors me.
It's a 10 foundry. Interesting. Best map indeed. It's going to be pain and suffering, I believe. Because trying to like loot and path is gonna be weird. I am just glad that like I'm able to interact with that lever before like engaging the breach. Otherwise, it was going to be a fiasco. Okay. They will implement to normal breaches the loot system from like breach stone when you get all the loot in the end for the breach. Yeah, that's definitely an idea. Maybe they would. I have no idea.
There is power in this object. I can feel it.
I would certainly like it too, as long as like they don't nerf it too much. So I feel like that's, you know, if GGG is convinced to do something like that, I feel like we're going to be getting less loot. I don't know. That's how I feel. So you gotta feel the weight, you know. Check the other side for a sec. Based, yeah. I know.
Desert fire.
Holy, that guy was beefed. Okay, so 3 breaches so far, and I have only 67 splinters in my bags. This place is not necessarily the best place to play breach. What do you know?
A rare treasure.
There's no way? Oh, I'm missing like one. Can't take it. It's like a chess piece down there. That's interesting that like I found 3 breaches next to each other like that. No, none else. I'm so sure we are running like a time breach map. Apparently not though.
I must travel light.
It's my second divine.
Garukan favors.
Take those.
Speak. Time is of the essence.
So I'm curious if this thing is going to be able to like use that platform down there. Well, we're about to see, I guess. No, it's not. There isn't even an elevator this time.
Take you.
Huh. Just wondering if there was like another breach in that room. I haven't really been in there. Probably not.
Go on.
Life is rarity, double dex and ints. The mana per enemy kill is like completely ruining this, but should still be pretty interesting item here, honestly. Seems like maybe like 2-3 divines. Yeah, I'll go for like 2 divines. I think it's a very good price for it. So augury, 96% augury. It should 100% run rare monsters here if I can find one. There is no such thing. This one is insane, but there's no breach in the augury either. So no rare monsters then. Maybe. Pack size. Alright, pack size.
They've come to you to die. You are their mercy.
Didn't break a sweat. Inhuman beast.
Take a while to sell even the good ones. That's such a bad idea to gamble them, by the way, I agree. But I would have guessed like most people are gambling necklaces though. Just by... don't know. It's like one of the sections that I didn't play yet, just stacking up on the gold. One day, someday soon, we'll do it. It's going to be incredibly boring, but maybe I'll get something good out of it, we'll see. Let's try.
A rare treasure. Victory is mine.
One sec. That was kind of weak for 160. I blame Ogre, to be fair. Seepage, 100%. Okay. One time. Do it double.
Indeed.
18. +4 to fire. Effect of auras. No, right?
What is it?
Probably nuts.
Indeed.
I'm curious what will come first, PoE 1 new season or PoE 2 big reset patch? Well, there'll be that 0.2 patch in PoE 2, but I'm not really sure if it's going to be a reset. I do kind of suspect it will be a reset, simply because I have a feeling like Jonathan sort of didn't feel like it would be like he would be comfortable swapping development to PoE 1 before giving like a, you know, substantial time to PoE 2 players, which is a new reset. It needs to be like a new content, I think, which is also why like it's called 0.2, right? So it's kind of what I'm thinking. We'll see. $160. The Burning Grounds. At least a couple of divines from this run. Right, guys? Surely. Like, at least. Open the gates! Don't close my breach, please. There's a lot of mobs right in there. The FOMO is kicking in right now. Okay. Well, to be fair, that was an amazing run. Just didn't really get lucky.
There is power in this object. I can feel it.
Necrom is saying, I think they are in a tough spot to run the two games at this point. From what I understood, it was from them necessary to have PoE 1 team on PoE 2. And even if they will get the new developers, it will be a long process to teach them all of this stuff. I'm very curious about the future as well. I think like it seems like it's a bummer, and I can like kind of have a little bit of empathy to people that are like, you know, very disappointed about the recent news about like PoE 1 for sure. Because especially if they dislike PoE 2 now, like, you know, emptiness for nothing kind of. I think there'll eventually be some, you know, very decent content for PoE 1 again. It's just I have no idea like when that would be. I kind of agree with you. It's kind of hard to understand what they will end up doing. The thing that's like very frustrating for people, especially, is the fact that like, you know, Jonathan was saying, now we need to ship point 2, and then afterwards we'll look into PoE 1, but like, does that mean that like then PoE 2 is gonna suffer? You know what I mean? Because like there's no really fixing. Like after point 2, then there comes point 3 development, right? For PoE 2. So it's an interesting one. We'll see. What am I looking at here? 55 mana only.
Time is of the essence.
Like they rushed into, you know, they needed those development power, let's say, for the launch, early access of PoE 2, and then they needed the same power for the first patch after the Christmas, right? And then now they need the same power for point 2. So, like, how come we are, you know,
Garu Khan favors me.
understanding that, like, the same power won't be necessary for point 3 afterwards, or, like, are they okay to take, like, a 6-month break afterwards for PoE 2? I don't know. So I think that's the most frustrating thing for people. It's like, there's no guarantee for anything for PoE 1. Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, this year especially is going to be very packed with like ARPGs. I think for me also it would be kind of okay to have like longer breaks, but like substantial patches. That'd be fine. I think I'll prefer that, personally. Instead of like small patches, but regular. 51% quantity of items contained. Researcher box. Just hire more people. Yeah. But I think they also have like problems with that. They're New Zealand, so I think by law they're supposed to find people that are like living in New Zealand, yeah. Which then requires people that they recruit to, you know. Yeah, there's some like problems there, I'm pretty sure.
Take you. I must travel light.
There's no remote job. Yeah, that's nice. Just fits perfectly. Monsters. It's not about the quantity of developers, you need the right people. Blizzard have 6 game employees and look at D4.
Speak.
Do they really have 6 game employees? Pretty insane, by the way.
Time is of the essence.
Only 56%, yeah. Riverside, which is a decent map. Is your build converting ES for mana? I am. It is. We have the good old Eldritch Battery. If not, how's your mana at 7k? Just good items. And high energy shield bases. And high int, I guess. Don't know. But it's not if not, it is, so. It's a big part of Blizzard games quality is caused by shareholder issues. I actually disagree with that a little bit. I think it's mostly caused by, I mean, I kind of understand where you're coming from now that I put some, like, thought process into it, but...
Didn't break a sweat.
It's gonna sound very stupid, but, like, I think, they kind of listened quite a lot to community when it comes to, like, D4. Now they're, like, it seems like they kind of know what they want to do a little bit better. And they kind of know their crowd, right? It's a little bit more casual, more laid back, you know, people that are like coming from work, playing at the couch, maybe even like duo call, etc. You know, blasting a season very casually, still managing to complete the entire seasonal journey in about like, you know, 2 hours every day kind of a journey, which is kind of fine. You know, though that type of crowd, like what they're catering to now, I think, and they're doing a better job at it in my opinion. So, but I do feel like, they kind of suffered because of, like, you know, trying to make everything at once on the launch of D4, which was kind of a disaster it turned out to be, for sure. But when you know, talk about shareholder stuff and, like, it needs to be, you know, like a online game so that, like, you can sell battle passes or, like, in-game cosmetics, yada yada, like that certainly is there for a lot of stuff, for sure, lately in games, 100%. Unfortunately, I just don't know if, like I already enjoyed Diablo 3 as like a live service game, right? So I wasn't really looking forward to a single player anyways, personally. That said though, like, Last Epoch's model is pretty good. Even then, like, but I don't understand why Last Epoch is, like, not letting people use their cosmetics offline, by the way. That was, like, really... Nobody can ever convince me that makes any sense at all. How's it going, engineer? Hey, new here. Can we see the skill path? Yeah, you can. You can. But this is not a leveling path, just so you know. This link is the entire character, mates. I'm full mana and I only have 7k. I think, like, UNID, the biggest difference is, like, the necklace, I would say. Like, that is where you would be gaining a lot of mana if you go for, like, percentage mana right there. Apart from that, like, I think it's possible to get to, like, 10,000 mana. I just don't really know, like, how people are managing that. Like, a much beefy helm would give me, like, 500 more mana, that I know. Maybe a little bit beefier gloves, because, like, my gloves are only 60 energy shield. I guess you could get, like, 120 or something, maybe? Interesting, honestly. You could certainly get, like, higher energy shield and intelligence roll on your chest, which is even more mana, right? I feel stupid, but I cannot figure out where to go. This has been pain and suffering for me. The map is complete. Where are the 40 monsters that I left then? My family's home. I think I'm gonna need to go. Do I need a good PC to run the game? I don't think so, actually, Junior. I don't think so. Maybe, like, most of the time, the Steam requirements page is pretty on point, actually. Perhaps, like, check it out.
Of course.
For most games, it's pretty on point. $10k mana is unreachable, 99% I'll say that. No, it is reachable. Some streamers are playing with 10k mana. I am sure they have like godlike gear, but I've seen it. Wrath, I don't know, maybe you're at the state as well, at that state. The base energy shield coming from your armor, like the chest or the helm, especially those two are the biggest, but even the others, yeah, it's just insane when it comes to how much it converts to maximum mana. Like, try it. Just get something like very beefy, like a shit item that is like helm, and it's giving you intellect and energy shield. Only those two stats. Try it and see how much mana you're gonna gain. It's very awkward. Guys, I'm out of here. I'm gonna go get some dinner with the family. Thank you so much for tuning in for this small stream, short stream. I appreciate you. We're gonna continue tomorrow. There'll be a longer stream tomorrow, hopefully. Take care. Have a nice day. And I am bald now. Look at my head. I think I cut my head a little, like, cut my hair a little bit too much. You too, Wrath. Thanks for hanging out, man. See you, Junior. Same for you, Necrom and Meatball. Take care, guys. Have a nice day.